All right. So, what do you think about arming teachers? And we're gonna go off of this Donald Trump tweet because I don't want it to get like what people are posting where they're saying like every fucking teacher.
Wait, we forgot to introduce ourselves.
Okay, fine. Go ahead.
Wait, now we got to start over.
No, we're not starting
No,
over.
we don't.
No.
We have to be authentic.
Yeah,
no,
this
no
is
cuts.
This is
Oh,
uncensored.
yeah, because we definitely don't have a first take that we did. All right,
Uncensored and
I'm Connor.
uncircumcised.
I'm Connor with an O.
Yeah. Go on. Tell us a
I'm
little bit
Alex.
about yourself.
This isn't the fucking first day of school. We don't have to intro. Tell us about yourself.
Hey, watch your damn mouth. All right, I'm Connor, but with an E, right? So there's two Connors. It could get a little bit confusing, but one of us is a communist, so I'm the one that has a working brain. All right, and then the other one,
All right, wow.
Omar.
Go ahead and talk, Omar. You got a mouth.
My name's Omar, and I'm an alcoholic.
All right, perfect.
I knew someone was gonna do that.
All right, so we're gonna put this arming teachers things in the terms of what federal law would look like. All right, so and plus I think he's done some other tweets about this before CPAC. Hold on one second.
You use
All
your
right.
own words, Connor, not your idols.
What?
Nope.
All right. He said, I never said give teachers guns like we stated on fake news, CNN, and NBC. What I said was to look at the possibility of giving concealed guns to gun-adept teachers with military or special training experience. Only the
Wait,
best.
so
Wha-
can I stop you there?
Yeah, go
Because
ahead.
What he just said didn't even make sense. He said he basically just said, well, what fake news said was I said let's arm teachers, but what I really said was let's arm teachers.
That sounds pretty accurate.
Well, I assume that what he was trying to say, or whatever the fuck he was trying to say, was probably not give every single teacher a gun, but give it to the people that already have experience with guns.
Sure.
So like, oh fuck, never mind, no name dropping. He said only the best 20% of teachers, a lot would be now able to immediately fire back if a savage sicko came to a school with bad intentions. Highly trained teachers would also serve as a deterrent to the cowards that do this. Far more assets at much less cost than guards. A gun-free school is a magnet for bad people. Attacks would end. History shows that a school shooting lasts on average 3 minutes. It takes police and first responders approximately 5 to 8 minutes to get to the site of crime. Highly trained gun-adept teachers and coaches would solve the problem instantly before police arrive. Great deterrent. If a potential sicko shooter knows that a school has a large number of very weapons-talented teachers and others who will be instantly shooting, the sicko will never attack the school. Cowards won't go there, problem solved. Must be offensive, defense alone won't work. So,
I mean,
I'm with it.
I don't think it's a bad thing, but I just don't think that. First of all, I don't think it would ever happen because of the funding, and I don't think. I think all you have to do right now, you don't even have to fund anything. You can just say, hey, if you're a teacher and you have an open carry, or concealed carry, just take it to the school with you, and you won't get in trouble for it. That's all they have to do.
yeah, but yeah,
And I like how
I
you
get
said
that.
like 20% of all teachers and stuff. That I'm pretty sure you just made that number up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he did just make it up, but that would be like, I mean, I don't know how many teachers we had at our high school, but that'd probably be like what, six teachers having
I can only think of one.
having foppers.
I can only think of one that I know for a fact I probably have one.
All right. What kind of guns would we be giving our teachers?
Well, obviously not fucking
gotta-
machine
it-
guns or ARs. Probably a pistol. If it's concealed carry, it's probably gonna have to be a pistol.
Yeah,
All right, so
9
using
millimeter.
that, I'd like to use Connor's thought process, because he's mentioned multiple times that in a home invasion, an AR would be most effective
Sure.
because the other person's not going to have an AR. But in
Wow.
this situation, in a school
well,
shooting,
it depends on
the
what
other
kind of house you
person's
have.
going to have a machine gun, AR, shotgun, something like
Oh,
that.
machine guns are illegal. Okay, machine guns. You cannot buy a machine gun in the United States.
You can. It's called
You
the
can-
black market.
Yeah, you can buy one, but it's not legal.
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to actually go out to fucking academy and buy a machine gun. You can get all you're gonna be able to get is like an AK or an AR, and it's
Or
You
gonna.
can buy a
shotgun.
bump stock. You can buy a bump stock, which technically makes it like a machine gun.
Didn't
Yeah,
Trump say he wanted to ban the bump stocks though?
yeah.
I think that's stupid though. Like I'm with bump stocks, so I like them.
Dude, those things are like $600.
And then it's so simple at what it does.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like,
Well,
it does,
I think the entire thing with gun control in general is like I looked up the stats the other day, but I don't remember the exact numbers. But there's like 200 million people have guns in America, but there's only like 20,000 not 20,000, 20,000 murders per year.
No,
like
there's
actual gun-
there's only 11,000 murders.
yeah, but it's
is that
like
facts?
is that out of like
It's a-
200 million?
it's
No,
FBI
we're not even as bad as people say it is.
Yeah, statistics.
But it could be
how
better.
many of these murders are unreported though?
Well, that's
That-
I'm
that-
not sure
that's
how
another
much
thing,
that
but-
attributes to that.
But it's not, and a lot of these homicides are done by gang violence. It's not usually just like, oh, Bob down the street comes over and kills Mary down the street. It's usually gang violence, drive-bys, shit like that.
Yeah, and the people that are killing them probably don't have legal guns to begin with. The people with the carry licenses usually aren't the ones that are shooting up schools
Exactly.
or clubs or churches.
Like, why is it always like a white guy?
It's not. Virginia Tech was the worst school shooting in American history, and that was done by an Asian man with two
What's the problem?
pistols.
What's the
Listen,
problem?
What do you mean? What's the problem? He killed 37 people.
I mean, what's the problem though? If he was Asian or black or white or Indonesian, it doesn't really matter.
Exactly. But still, there's been school shootings that weren't done by white people. I mean, the majority of mass shootings, I'll say, probably are done by. Well, actually, I don't even know if that's true. But I mean, you have like Adam Lanza and that one dude from Las Vegas, and the Aurora shooting. But like there was a mass shooting done by a like Pakistani person in California, where you got Virginia Tech, you got all kinds of shit. But a lot of people are calling for like mass gun bans, like bans of like any weapon in the United States. Basically wants us to go to Australia or
I think that's dumb though.
or England. Like you can't buy anything.
So
And
like the thing about it though is that England is that they may not have guns, but except they have like acid attacks though.
yeah,
They banned acid too.
Yeah.
When was the last time you heard about an acid attack happening in London?
Well, so the
Okay,
thing
here we
is,
go.
since
Listen, bro.
We're
but
gonna,
the thing
we're
is,
gonna,
though, the thing is, since they literally banned everything in England, it's like they have things like mass stabbings. Where else do you know a mass stabbing happens besides a place where literally nobody has weapons?
this is true. Either
Imagine
that, or
having
they take a car and run over people.
Imagine having a mass stabbing, Connor. A mass stabbing. If that happened in America, you might get 2-3 people. After that point, you're probably gonna get either jumped and stumped out, or you're gonna shoot them. Just like they get rid of every weapon down there. And I actually saw something. I saw something. I looked it up. It was true.
No way. There were 450 acid attacks in 2016 in the UK.
You see what I'm
Yeah.
talking about?
Yeah, when you get rid of.
God.
You try to ban one weapon, they just come up with another weapon.
Yeah, that is true. Like they have like big bombs and shit going on. Like the
Honestly, I'd rather
Manchester
get shot
bombing.
and killed than be a victim of an acid attack.
That's true. Now I'd rather
Die than have
I'd rather die from getting shot than getting blown up, or ran over with a car or stabbed.
Yeah,
Where
that's
do you
just
even get
disrespectful.
acid?
You create it.
How do you ban that?
You ban the well. There's different types of acid, so it's like it's hard to ban it without just banning straight chemicals.
Yeah. I mean, you could pee into some Clorox and fuck up like a huge group of people. What the hell?
I don't think that's how it works. 'Cause
That creates mustard gas.
no, the ammonia in your urine is not nearly like concentrated enough to cause pretty much anything. It's like saying because there's iron in your blood, you could use a magnet to pull someone's blood out.
Magneto does.
As a fictional character.
Or so you say. But I looked up something the other day. It was true too. Originally in America, the gun reform was made to get weapons away from black people. You can
What
look
are
it
you
up.
talking
It's
about?
facts.
What is it called?
Where did you hear this?
Pretty sure was it? I think it was either Reagan or Nixon.
Are
Right?
you,
They did
are
it
you
to
talking
get-
about the assault weapons ban?
Yeah.
How would
That
that,
was to- that was
how
to
would that
get-
change what guns black people own? I mean, it would change what guns black people own, but it doesn't take away their right to buy other guns.
Well, the thing is, it was because the Black Panthers had those specific type of weapons, and the Black Panther Party was kind of a self-defense party against the racists of the time, as you know. And what they did was to get the weapons out of their hand, they just banned the guns, and said that they were doing it to save the kids and stuff. That's what they're doing now. They say, "Oh, you think bans should be allowed? You think guns should be allowed? That means that you don't care about the kids," which isn't true. That's what
Alright,
Piers
so-
Morgan did to Ben Shapiro.
Yeah, but he got demolished. So it says the
We gotta take
criteria.
this with a little bit of a grain of salt because this is the same person who said that Bill Gates was trying to kill a bunch of kids or something.
You talking
What?
to me?
Yes.
Well, that's not what I said. I didn't say he was trying to kill a bunch of kids. I said that he was going for how should I word this? He was pushing an agenda to kill people, not kids.
No,
necessarily.
he was not pushing an agenda to kill people. He was pushing an agenda to lower birth rates.
Exactly.
But that's not killing
the
kids.
the way he worded it, he made it seem like he was trying to kill kids.
I mean, unless like he was like openly giving like billions of dollars to Planned Parenthood or some shit. I mean,
Well, he could. You never know. But that wasn't my point. He was saying, I forgot the abbreviation that he had, but he was saying like the things that contribute CO2 to the atmosphere. Then he was like the amount of people interferes with it, the services that people do, and stuff like that. And he was like, he wants the services to go up, but he wants the amount of people to go down. That's exactly what he said, in layman's terms.
okay. But he didn't say do that by like nuking a fucking country.
Well, he didn't say how to do it at all. That's why I was saying it was up for interpretation, which is why I thought that he was doing it to push an agenda to get rid of people.
So you think because he said he wants a smaller
Well,
amount of people that he wants to kill people?
Well, that's the thing. The way we interpreted it was two different ways. He didn't literally say, "I want the birth rates to go down." What he said was, "I just want the amount of people on Earth to go down," which could or could not involve killing a bunch of people. And he did bring up like when he was talking about the methods used to get rid of CO2 and improve the overall health. He started talking about like chemicals and stuff, and I guess he just doesn't have a good track record with stuff like that.
Well,
But yeah, we shouldn't have even ended up on the topic to begin with. That was an off the wall.
they acting like that's not how it always ends up.
Yeah, that's how most podcasts work.
Anyways,
Go from gun control to arguing what the best sandwich condiment is.
well, that's mustard.
Imagine eating mustard, Connor.
Well, mustard is better than ketchup or mayonnaise.
It's not mayonnaise. I
Hey,
can.
what about
but it's not
Miracle
better
Whip
than ketchup.
though?
That's fake mayonnaise. So why would I want to eat that?
Miracle Whip is better mayonnaise. Check yourself.
There's no such thing as better mayonnaise, and ketchup's better than mustard.
No, it is not. So do you put ketchup on your hot dog?
Yeah,
No.
I do.
No.
I don't see the problem.
No. You
You're
can't just
putting-
go around doing that.
What's wrong with putting ketchup on a hot dog?
That's
the American way.
No, it is not.
You don't
Mustard.
gotta live like that, Alex.
Yeah, mustard.
Ketchup's
is
the
what's-
American way.
No,
Now, see, regular mustard is good for stuff like hot dogs, but when it comes to sandwiches, I'm more of a Grey Poupon kind of guy.
God.
Imagine saying Grey Poupon.
What's wrong with that? Kendrick
Every
said Grey
rapper
Nah,
has
you-
said Grey Poupon.
You can't just say Grey Poupon. You're probably an art major as well.
Bro, it has that's that bougie shit. I mean, there's wine inside the mustard. That's that bougie shit. You might as well go ahead and eat it.
Alex,
Exactly.
Alex, a lot of rappers have used Grey Poupon
well, that's because
like,
they're rich.
as like what's it called, bro?
You're acting like
That's a
you could
condiment.
not purchase a bottle of Grey Poupon.
I can. It's out of my budget.
No, it is not.
Bullshit.
They're what? $6-7? Imagine spending $6 on some condiments for a sandwich that you're probably gonna get rid of in
let's
like a
see.
minute.
Let's see how I'm gonna look it up. See how much Grey Poupon costs. All right, it's on Amazon. Here we go.
And did you even know Grey Poupon
Whoa.
was
Okay,
before
it
Kendrick
is.
said
It
it?
is expensive. Yeah, I've seen the commercial. It's $15.
See,
It is not. That's like got to be a surplus size.
imagine spending $16 on some condoms.
This is
for a
six.
sandwich.
This is 16 ounces of Grey Poupon Dijon mustard, made with
Yeah,
white
it's like
wine.
That's a shit ton of Grey Poupon. That'll last you like a month.
How many sandwiches are you eating?
Yeah, I don't really eat sandwiches like that. So
Yeah, I literally haven't eaten a sandwich since my childhood. A sandwich is like a broke man's meal.
you never had a burger?
Well, that's
You never
That's
had a
for-
hot dog?
A burger is a
Hey,
see, we're not getting into this argument right now.
A hot dog
Technically
is a
sandwiches-
sandwich. There's no
They're-
way it's
they're-
not a sandwich.
They're technically
It's a
sandwiches.
piece of meat with condiments put between two different pieces of bread.
No, it's
Well,
not
hot
put
dogs
between
usually-
two different pieces of bread. It's one
Yeah, hot
piece of
dogs
bread
usually
cut
one
in
piece
half.
of bread cut in half. Yeah,
Still,
That's
it's
still-
two pieces of bread.
but still, when you think of putting Grey Poupon on a sandwich, you're not thinking about a hot dog. Well, you know what we're talking about when we say sandwich.
Maybe you're not.
We mean two pieces of white bread or maybe whole grain wheat mixed with some ham or some turkey with the condiment on it. We're not talking about a fucking burger.
Well, have you ever had a cheesesteak? Is that not a sandwich?
No, I've never had a cheesesteak actually.
Are
What?
you not living?
What?
I've never had a
All right,
cheesesteak.
we're okay. Tomorrow we're going to Steak Stuffers. That's what happened.
Yeah, we gotta go to Steak Stuffers.
Where is that?
51st
Where
and
is it?
Memorial.
Hey, well, I shouldn't have asked that. We're recording.
Oh, boo-hoo.
I mean, it doesn't matter.
Steak Stuffers. 51st and Memorial. Yeah, we can go there. That's just gonna be bomb.
That's actually our sponsor.
Yeah, we're sponsored by Steak Stuffers. So go out and purchase Steak Stuffers at the next local, wherever the fuck you are. I don't care.
Next local.
Maybe you're in China and you're listening. Maybe they got a Steak Stuffers there.
China.
Yeah,
number one.
you know for China they're not listening. Be truthful.
China number one.
How do you?
And if they are
What
listening,
makes
that
you
means
say
the
that
Chinese
nobody?
government is also
What do you?
listening.
What makes you say that people in China wouldn't listen to this podcast?
Their government wouldn't allow it.
Why not?
And if they are listening, that means their government's probably listening too.
Chinese
So,
people
hey,
get to play PUBG.
Okay, actually,
On their
I like
own
to go into
servers.
the-
No, they play
Right.
U.S. servers all the time.
They do.
Oh,
but
is
I
that why
like
you
to
guys say
go-
all that racist shit to them?
Man,
They
we
don't
don't say
care
any
about
racist
it.
shit.
Do you think I was gonna call you out on that, huh?
What's
Alex, I
racist?
feel like you're more racist than everybody.
Yeah, you are pretty racist.
Yeah,
How was
Alex,
that?
you are.
You're very
How was that?
prejudiced against every single race.
Besides,
Even your own race.
Oh, how was that?
Like, remember that time you called Connor a cracker and pushed him down the stairs?
Yeah, and then
No,
you
I
spit on
remember-
me.
I remember
you
the other way
spit
around.
on me.
No, I remember it the other way around. I remember Connor calling me the N-word. He said, "What are you doing out here, boy?" Then he pushed me down the stairs, and when I was down the stairs, the other Connor came and stumped me out and spit on me, and said, "You don't."
You
belong
didn't
around
even
here."
know Connor back then.
And said, "You don't." And then
You
Connor
met
said, "You
Connor
don't belong
within
right
this
here."
last year.
He said, "You don't belong right here, boy. What are you doing around these parts? Ain't it your bedtime, boy?"
You didn't spit on me like regular spit. You blew a loogie on me. This shit was extremely disrespectful.
I feel like
Oh, was
Alex
that
likes
right?
it. I feel like Alex likes
what?
it.
That took a weird turn again. Once
Wait,
more.
what'd he say?
He said, "I feel like Alex likes it."
He probably
Wait,
does.
wait, like
What
so
kind
what,
of 50 Shades of Grey shit?
Wait, spitting on people or
Yeah.
oh?
Yeah.
He probably
I
does.
thought you
like
said getting
spitting.
spit on. I was about to say 50 Shades of Grey shit.
Imagine like getting spit on.
People have some weird.
Spit on me.
Have you never seen
Spit
that
on
video
me.
that dude?
Spit on me. What?
Have you never seen that video of that dude? Like the girl was in her panties and under in her bra, and she just kept kicking him in the face, and he was letting it happen. I guess that's his fetish or something. That shit's just weird.
What
mean-
are you getting on?
You've never? I saw it on Instagram and Facebook.
I mean, like Eminem likes to spit on the pussy before he eats it, so.
Well, that's different. That's praying for
Man,
him.
can we not keep this child friendly?
No, we can't. It's a podcast about politics. What kind of child friendly? How would it be child friendly?
I thought you said 18 plus.
We never said that.
I mean,
I
not
mean,
18 plus,
look-
but except
Look, 13 plus, you can listen to this. I'm sure they know
there
what a
you go,
cat
13.
is.
Yeah, especially if they get on Xbox Live.
But anyways, let's talk about Black Panther. I'd rate it a 6 out of 10. It was good.
That's disrespectful.
It's good, but it's not that good. The fight scenes were, to be honest, the
Haven't
fight
watched
scenes
it
were
yet.
ass.
Not good.
Wait, so let me ask you this. I feel like the original Avengers movie is extremely overrated because
It is.
plot-wise, there's nothing that really goes on in the movie that's special. So they rate. I think it's rated one of the highest ranked movies of all time on Rotten Tomatoes. But the only thing that's good about it is the CGI. So it's like, why do you rate the Avengers extremely high simply for the CGI, but no other movie gets that same treatment. Like other movies, you have to have an extremely good plot and story to be up there. But for the original Avengers, it's like, oh, they innovated they innovated the industry, so that means that they're number one now. But it's like a lot of DC movies don't get the same treatment because Batman v Superman had good graphics.
I've actually never seen the first Avengers.
How?
I just haven't.
That's almost as bad as me not eating a Philly cheesesteak.
No, it's not.
I feel like you can accidentally watch the original Avengers movie at least twice now.
I mean, let's see how much it costs on Amazon, and I might buy it. Or
Just
is
get Cody.
is it worth buying? Man, I have Cody, but that shit's weird. And I like
That's 'cause you don't.
I like watching it on my 4K TV. So
You can watch it on your 4K TV with Cody.
how?
Just connect your computer or
I'm not
get on your
doing that.
Xbox.
I'm not doing all that.
Imagine having an Xbox.
Imagine having a PlayStation.
Bro, PlayStation's the best station. What are you talking about?
Imagine playing a game that has the word play in it. What kind of gay shit?
What kind of gay shit has an X in it?
X
A
is
lot of
badass.
shit. X-rays, fucking.
How do you go from Xbox One, then the Xbox 360 back to Xbox One?
Because it's the
You know
first
what-
generation
you know
of
what
new.
It was never
Also,
Xbox
it
One.
has
It was
one
just
X in
called.
it.
What?
The male chromosome.
Yeah,
That's true.
That's pretty gay.
That's pretty high T.
No, that's pretty gay.
isn't the male chromosome Y though?
Yeah, XY.
Yeah, XY. It has one X in it, just like Xbox does.
Sure.
But PlayStation also has a Y in it and no X. So that's even gayer.
That's not gayer. That'd make it straighter, but it'd make it feminine.
No, that would make it masculine.
If it has a Y in it,
Yes, because the XY is a male, XX is a female.
start over the podcast.
Fuck no. But yeah. but
so
but
did we already end it? Or
no, I didn't end it. It's still going. We're at 22 minutes. So, we've done pretty good so far. But also we need a name, so if anybody knows a good name, might as well
I'm telling you, bro. Did
just
that
drop
one
it
name,
in
bro.
the comments.
Anything and everything.
Yeah, but imagine getting famous for anything and everything.
So, bro, dude, like,
That
there's been
sounds
like
kind of
weird.
gay. Honestly, I'm gonna keep it real with you, Chief. It sounds gay. I told you we should name it Two Lefts and Two Rights.
We don't have two lefts and two rights.
We do have
Equal
two
lefts.
lefts and two rights.
Equal lefts and equal rights.
Connor's a communist. I consider I'm a moderate, but I'm a right-facing moderate.
I'm not a fucking communist.
You are. A
You're,
communist.
you've
I'm not
you've
gonna have
argued
You're in late-phase
you
capitalism.
have argued communism to the death. You've done it
Man,
on
you're in
you've done it on
late-phase
Xbox. You've done it on Discord. You've been publicly smeared for being a communist.
Publicly smeared.
Do you not remember that one dude on Overwatch? As soon as you said that you were a communist, he demolished you. Shit was hilarious.
When was this?
We were playing.
ago.
We were playing. No, he wasn't. We were playing ranked play, and just some dude. He was like, oh, I'm happy. I'm happy Hillary Clinton didn't get pushed in. He's like, man, I wish I would have rather had Bernie Sanders. And he's like, God damn it! And then he just started going in on him.
Well,
Imagine
Bernie
getting roasted
Sanders
by
is
somebody
way
on
better than
Overwatch.
Hillary. We can all agree on that, right?
No,
What'd you say?
absolutely
What?
not.
What'd you say?
Bernie is better than Hillary?
He's a socialist.
In what aspect?
In what aspect?
Yeah, what
I'd
aspect?
say-
Hillary doesn't know what the fuck she's doing.
Well, she
Neither
does.
does
She just-
Bernie.
Neither
Bernie
does
has
Trump.
experience. Yeah, to be fair, neither does Trump.
Well, that's sort of true.
Yeah, Trump has less experience than both of them.
Yeah, but
Well, I feel like I wouldn't put Bernie in because we probably become communists in 20 years or less if he became president.
That's called the slippery slope fallacy.
Well, have you ever been in?
fallacy-free
ha-
podcast?
have you? No, it's not. Have you? That is not true at all. But
Well,
have you
technically, we're
never
talking about
heard?
fallacies.
Have you never heard the man speak? Literally, you cannot ask him a question without him talking about the 1%. And
Yeah.
it doesn't matter what question you ask him, he's gonna ask you what you make, or he's gonna say,
Oh.
"Oh, I don't actually care what you make, but you should be
Oh, what do you
paying
th-
more."
What do you think's better, Grey Poupon or ketchup? Oh well, only the top 1% can afford Grey Poupon. We need to get rid of that and redistribute the Poupon to everybody. Why can't I have Grey Poupon?
He does have Grey Poupon. He's got 3 houses. He's a millionaire.
Well, I can technically get 3 houses if I got Section 8.
What? Is that true? If I applied for Section 8, could I actually get 3 houses?
Well, the way Section 8 works is it's technically like a rental house that you pay for, but if you get like if you found somebody that was rent to owning, you could technically buy it with Section 8 eventually.
But anyways, yeah. I absolutely would not take Bernie Sanders. Connor, if you want to say why Bernie Sanders would be good.
I think Trump is a great president.
Hold up.
Wait, are you gonna say anything?
No, I'm texting somebody right now. Sorry.
Oh,
Wow.
wow. Shows you
Wow.
where your priorities are.
Connor
I'm
with an
dealing
O.
with an existential crisis now. Come on now.
AKA
I'm fine,
an
but
exit
someone else
that
is-
you're falling in love with.
Okay. Let's not talk about personal lives in this.
It's more fun though.
It is. Yeah, kind of.
That's fucked up.
All right, but anyways, move on. Alex, did you see Black Panther? Did you
Yeah.
watch the movie? What would you rate
Yeah.
it?
I'd rate it a 7 or an 8, honestly.
Yeah,
I feel like the
did you
plot could have been
actually-
better.
Did you actually enjoy the fight scenes though?
Yeah, I enjoyed the fight scenes.
I thought those were like some of the worst fight scenes I've ever seen.
They were all right fight scenes. But
Imagine
I think
saying
they
they're
were
some of the worst
better
fight scenes
in
you've ever
pretty
seen.
much any other Marvel movie.
Like, Alex, did you watch Thor Ragnarok?
Yeah,
What would you
that's
rate
what I went
that?
theaters too. 7 or an 8. There's 2 different types of movies. That's why I'm able to rate them both that way. Thor Ragnarok is better than Black Panther, but the genre of movie that they're in, well, they're
Superhero
technically
movie?
the same. They're technically the same genre, but the type of movie that they are is two different types of types. Like Ragnarok was more of a comedy than an action movie.
Well, they had some jokes in Black Panther.
Yeah, those are
They were terrible jokes.
simply because of the quality of the jokes. I don't even consider those jokes. I forgot about the other joke that was extremely bad too, but that Connor never mentions. Besides the what are those? They made a joke about what was it? I saw it the other day. It reminded me. It was like what was it? They just had some cringy jokes in there.
They had what are those? They had I don't even know if you could consider that a joke, but I assume it was a joke. Them calling that dude colonizer. I mean, and then there was him. Well, I guess it was like comedic, where he was kicking the thing and he kicked it across the room and then he kicked it again and he like fell down and shit.
Yeah, that wasn't a bad joke. I just didn't laugh. I haven't actually laughed at a movie in an extremely long time.
You didn't laugh at Thor Ragnarok?
No,
What is
those are
Thor
jokes. Those are
What is
jokes
Thor
that I was
Ragnarok?
like. Those are jokes that I watched and I was like, I see the joke, but I didn't actually laugh.
You didn't like the humor in Thor Ragnarok?
I didn't say I didn't like it. I just said I didn't laugh.
There was some pretty funny shit in there. You gotta admit.
Sure, I didn't laugh though.
Did you see the post-credit scene where
Yeah,
they
where
were-
the big ass, where Thanos the ship was there, and they were like,
no,
oh,
it was after that.
Yeah, it was Jeff Goldblum doing What We Do in the Shadows. Pretty much.
no, I didn't see that one.
It was it
Maybe
was
only part of the
grand.
director's cut.
No, yeah, it's the bonus content. But yeah,
But-
it was basically just him living with this dude named Daryl.
Yeah, I was pretty much crying when I was watching that.
Yeah, I've never.
Because What We Do in the Shadows is like one of my all-time favorite movies.
No, my mom was laughing her ass off too. I mean, that shit was hilarious.
Yeah, I've never actually physically laughed at a joke in a while. Well, not a joke, but at a movie in a while. I guess it's just me growing up.
What?
Yeah, because the last time I really did it was as a kid. And I guess it's
So
me
you,
growing up. and
have
my
you just
humor's
not
been
have you just not seen any funny movies lately?
I've seen a lot of comedies lately, like on Cody, but I've just never laughed at any of them.
I feel like Alex is the type of person to laugh at Keith and Peele,
Key and
Oh,
Peele? No, I don't laugh
Key
at
and
them
Peele.
either.
but you watch him.
So,
Alex, are you
I've
dead
watched it
inside?
before.
You want to talk about this? Are you okay?
Yeah, I am. I laugh outside of movies a lot, but I just don't laugh while watching a movie because I haven't seen jokes that were funny enough.
But
to
what
make me
about
laugh.
TV shows?
I don't watch that many TV shows, but no, a TV show hasn't made me laugh in a while either.
Was the only time you laughed at a TV show when Frank said "plug up the cut with trash"?
That was some years ago too. That was when I was a child, but that was.
You were not a child then.
That was
You're
funny.
still a child
I'll
now,
admit,
technically.
I'm a grown man. Excuse me.
Uh, sure. But yeah, Black Panther, I'd give it a 6 out of 10. It was all right. It was never, they could have built up the characters more.
It doesn't look that good. I'd rather just buy it from the guy down the street.
I do think it was overrated.
See,
Do people
hear
still sell
people
CDs?
coughing in the background and people walking across the screen.
Yeah, cause that's how. Yeah, cause like me personally, bro, it doesn't look that good at all.
Well, I was excited for it, I won't lie. Like when did Civil War come out? When Civil War came out, I was excited to watch Black Panther. It wasn't what I thought it was going to be, though. Like in the comics, Black Panther's supposed to be the smartest. He's supposed to be the smartest character in the Marvel Universe. You couldn't really see that in the movie. It seems like his sister was smarter than him in the movie. And he just kind of sat back and let her do everything. All he was the muscle, which isn't what he was in the comics.
He was supposed to be the smartest person in the Marvel universe,
Yeah, he is the smartest person in the Marvel Universe. Then
even
it's Iron
above
Man.
like omnipotent people.
Well, why would you? Of course, you don't count omnipotent people.
Okay,
But,
I was gonna say because he can't be smarter than Vision.
well, is Vision omnipotent though?
He has the Mind Stone, doesn't he?
In the comics he does, but does he? I mean, in the movies he does, but does he have it in the comics though? I don't think he does.
Oh, what about Doctor Strange? He's supposed to be super smart too.
No, he's somewhat he's like he's not genius level intelligence like Black Panther and everybody. He's just smart. Like it's supposed to. I think the list is like it's Black Panther, then Iron Man, then Reed Richards, then
Is there a dumb
Who the hell is
Hulk?
Reed
Is there like a
Richards?
dumb hero?
Mr. Fantastic.
I've never heard of that before.
You never heard of what?
Of a dumb hero. I know they're all generally pretty smart.
Superman's dumb.
What are you talking about? He's an alien.
What? What does that change? You can still be
Well,
a dumbass
let
alien.
me rephrase that. Superman's not dumb, but he's not like genius level intelligence.
I mean, yeah, but except like none of them are dumb though.
But isn't Batman supposed to be smarter?
Hulk's dumb. Bruce Banner's smart though.
Hulk's a scientist.
No, Bruce Banner's a scientist. Hulk's dumb.
Big
Hulk's just a big
monster.
green monster.
Yeah. Remember,
Hulk
like
smash.
Thor Ragnarok, he was just
Your
like
wife.
Hulk smash, smash.
Hulk smash your wife?
Come on now.
Imagine Hulk smashing your wife though. What would you do? You can't beat his ass.
Yeah, he's gonna have to take some bullets.
I divorced
Hulk?
my wife. Hulk can take bullets.
Yeah, you can't shoot
Hulk
Hulk.
took a fucking RPG before.
What?
So is Superman. It's like those are characters it wouldn't make sense to shoot because they have healing factors.
Yeah, you remember in Thor Ragnarok when he fucking hit him so hard he flew around the entire ring and he just got back up?
Yeah.
He got hit with a
I could do that.
You could get hit by Thor with a fucking giant ass hammer and just get right back up.
Yeah.
Your
That's what he
skull would
says.
literally explode.
That's what he says until I pull up with the Fopper and he's the first one to run away.
What does that even have to do with anything? I could die to a gun, but I'm not gonna get killed by some superhero with a fucking hammer. What kind of bullshit is that?
Thor hits harder than a fucking bullet, than any bullet.
Ever made.
You think so?
Yeah.
So I
Even
think
like
the real question.
even like
Get
an
harder
elephant
than
gun?
my mom though with the la chancla.
So the real question we should be asking here is: are we gonna colonize Mars?
Yes, I hope so. I hope they do it the short-term way. I hope they fucking nuke the poles. Cause that shit would just be awesome. Imagine how high tea that would be. Just the United States nukes the poles of Mars, and then we colonize that bitch.
What would that do exactly?
It would release so much like greenhouse gases into the air. It would create a thicker
So it's
atmosphere.
that'd be like trying to recreate the Big Bang.
No,
No.
it'd be trying to recreate the Earth's atmosphere on Mars.
What is the short-term way of doing that?
Well, technically,
No,
wouldn't it be like
that's the short term. The long term way is to drop cargo and start like mining and shit and releasing their own emissions like we do on Earth now.
Wouldn't it
But that would
technically,
take
like, trying to-
that would take like hundreds of years.
Wouldn't it technically technically be like recreating the Big Bang though? Besides the whole starting from zero part,
No.
you're trying to recreate Earth on them by recreating the events that happen on
No,
Earth.
the Big Bang isn't like a singular event. The Big Bang is
Yeah, I know it happened over millions of years, but I'm saying it'd be like trying to recreate it technically. Because what you're doing is
No, because we're not trying to recreate new planets. We're just trying to create an atmosphere on Mars.
I feel like the people from Mars would be like a lot darker though.
would they?
Yeah.
They're further away from the sun.
Yeah, no, they'd be whiter.
No, because it's like a different kind of because like how should I say? Isn't it always daylight over there or some shit like that?
No.
No.
I think they have a moon, right?
Yeah, yeah, they have 2 moons. They have 2 moons. That shit would be cool. But it's like Earth, but you have to have an atmosphere there just to be able to breathe, and it's also just to warm up the planet.
Yeah.
Because it's like negative 100 degrees there at all times.
Well, I feel like regardless, if we want to keep the human race alive, not even forever, but for the next few millions of years, we're gonna have to go somewhere.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to.
It's
colonize
inevitable.
something.
It's inevitable.
Earth
Earth's
is
gonna
not
end like
colonized.
Venus.
Stephen Hawking said that humanity wouldn't last like more than 100 more years.
Yeah, I doubt
100?
that.
I feel like that's a bit of an
Yeah, it's a big stretch.
exaggeration.
Well, he said that if we don't do something in the next 100 years, we're gonna be fucked.
Plus, I don't trust people in wheelchairs. So there's.
Yeah, I had a joke ready. I had a joke ready for that, but I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna say that. That'd be fucked up. I was about to say did Stephen Hawking say that, or did his computers?
He typed that shit in.
No,
Text to
I
speech.
like that fucking conspiracy theory where Stephen Hawking is just a computer carrying around a disabled guy.
Possible. There's nothing disproving it. Besides
First
the pictures.
sentient AI.
Yeah. Or you can go even more in depth into that theory. It could be that the AI is the reason he went paralyzed because he tried to make himself an AI.
Have you
That's
guys
awesome.
seen the epic rap battle of Stephen Hawking versus Albert Einstein? He's like, "Here,
No.
Steve, have a seat. Oh, I see you brought your own." I was like, "That's some fucked up shit."
Epic rap battles stopped being funny a while ago.
I bet
They
Stephen
had
Hawking,
a good one. It was Theodore Roosevelt versus Winston Churchill.
Imagine
one was
still
really
watching
good.
epic rap battles.
Yeah, it's getting bad, bro.
It
But-
was just in my recommended.
But I bet you Stephen Hawking has to sit on his car battery to to work on his car.
Stop stealing
Alright.
jokes.
All right, yeah, let's stop with the
You're
ableist
stealing
joke.
jokes. You're
Man, he has
stealing
to sit on his
jokes,
car
man.
battery to fix his car.
Let's just stop.
They also
I
said,
bet-
well,
I
what
bet
else
you-
did, hold on, what else did
I
they
bet
say?
you-
They said
I
that
bet
when,
you he had a dream that he could walk.
God,
in
I was about to
his
say
handstand.
that. He had
He
a
woke
dream
up
he
in a
could walk.
handstand.
Yeah, woke up in a handstand. God damn. That's some funny shit.
You can't walk.
That was some fucked up shit. Trouble signing into YouTube. That's no good. Oh, there we go. No, yeah, that's no.
That's
good.
all bad.
All right. Well, we've gone on for almost 40 minutes, so I'm gonna stop this shit here.
Alright, guys,
Well,
like
when-
and subscribe.
Yeah,
All right,
like, subscribe,